Hey everyone, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here. We're into another Rot2Rad in Quayzar's Customs. Yes, we are playing Car Mechanics Simulator 2018, and I'm getting the gist of these wheels, these Mustang wheels on this F250. I think I'm liking them. I think I'm liking them a lot, so I think I may stick with those. All right, got a little bit of done, got a little bit done here. Not a whole lot. Went with a regular front end, blacked out bumpers. Went with the blacked out bumpers, so. And yes, I still have the Thunderbolt in the garage. All right, so last episode we had this beautiful Lancer. This nice Evo here. Kept it the color that it came in with, and honestly, it was a close race, but it was 4-3 to keep it. So I'm going to keep this sucker, and I'm going to throw it in a garage, or throw it in a parking level. So we're just going to head and move this car off to the parking. There we go. And we have a nice cleaned out garage ready to bring in a new project, something radical that we can bring in and make it nice. All right, so let's get at it. All right, let's go for a little bit of a hike. Okay, not anything in there. Down in there. What do we have up here? Oh, this is an interesting one. This is oh, what is this? That's a Volkswagen. Ooh, a 143, a 1600L. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I would really like to do that. Just for giggles, if anything, you know what I mean? So that's okay. So got this beast 218 57 dragster. What was the miles on this? Just to be sure, I think it was 143 on the Volkswagen, right? Yeah, 143.3. So let's take a walk over here. I do see a couple other beasts over here. May beat it. Oh, this is going to be a Ford Focus is going to beat it. Yeah, Ford Focus RS, and I don't think we've done one of these, so we're going to have to do the Ford Focus RS. Oh my goodness, and that's the only, wow, not a whole lot to pick from out here. Alright, so the Ford Focus RS, yeah, okay. Alright. Not big on it, but, hey, it's the name of the game, right? Alright, let's pick this puppy up. Yes, I want to buy it. Where I want to send it? I want to send it to the garage. Alright, hopefully it goes there. My game's been bugging out a little bit, so let's see what we got. Let's go. Alrighty. Got ourselves a nice little Ford Focus. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just strip this bad boy down right now. Just going to strip it down all the way just to get everything all cleaned up on this thing before we pull it into the garage, because this thing is in awful shape. Is that all that needs to be done to it? Looks like it. Oh, we'll get a rear window back here. Alright, let's sell off all of my parts, because I'm just going to replace with new. Alright, let's go put you on the lift. So we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to go ahead and stick the body work done, and then get the interior work done, and then we'll probably work on the motor. We'll see what we got here. So how is everyone doing? I hope this video finds you happy and healthy. I am doing well. So we are good to go. Had a nice weekend, and hopefully coming up, this is going to drop a couple days before Christmas, so I hope you have a very merry and a happy ho-ho. How's that? Coming at you for Christmas. Usually I was hoping they would have the Christmas tree in by now, because usually the Christmas tree's right here. But no, guess not. I said I was going to do the interior next, right? Well, all right. So what do we got here? We are going to. Okay, so we've got a complete exhaust system here. This looks like a four-wheel drive Focus. This is another four-wheel drive vehicle. So we did the Evo in the last Rot2Rad, and now we've got a Ford Focus. So this is going to be interesting, right? Because of the front-wheel drive, we're going to go do the suspension and engine this time around, and then we'll go towards the back and do all that stuff back there. How's it sound? All right. This Ford Focus is brought to you by Dead Bob 777. So he is the mod creator of this particular mod. French Toast has a livery out there if you want to grab that for the Monster machine. The Kin Block Monster Monster drink livery. So if you want to grab that, you can as well. I don't think I want to put it on, and actually I don't think I have it available right now. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking, oh man, you know, I should have been more prepared. I should have had delivery in my folder. I guess I don't, but that's all right. So big shout out to French Toast and Dead Bob for this particular mod. Alrighty. I will have to say though, if you're not living in the Northeast in the United States, weather hasn't been too bad here in Ohio. At least not where I'm living. Seems, I mean, by now, you know, it's really cold. Ice, snow, crossing my fingers, but it's been pretty, not too bad here. You know, 40 degrees and 40 to, no, it's just 30 to 40 degrees. I mean, it's still cold, but man, not how it could be. Definitely for sure. Be a whole lot worse. Well, these Ford Focuses, they didn't really catch my eye until here recently, right? I've seen some nice ones, a lowered, got some, you know, nice stance on them. Yeah, we take that out. There we go. Grab that. I got the other one. Yeah. So you know, they've made a pretty good impression on me. I like the way they look. I wish GM would pull their heads out of their butts and make something this nice. But the closest they came to that was the what was it, the Cruise. And I will admit, I was excited about that particular model, and you know, I don't know. It just didn't wow me as much as I wanted it to. So as unfortunate as it wasn't as cool as the Focus. Let's just be honest. It just wasn't as cool as this Focus. All right, we have some brake problems. We've got some. Let's see if we can rebuild over here. Okay. There we go. Alright, so my game's been acting a little goofy lately. I don't know what it is. I haven't really downloaded too many more mods than what I have, so I'm not sure what is going on. I like how that RS is on there. Yeah. Okay, so let's take care of the innards first. So brakes, yeah, that's shot. Whew. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this a little differently, different time around. So we are going to go with the brakes. Yep, we need one of those. Definitely need one of those. Let's go get a new battery. Oh, look at this! All Fords in the shop, and I've got this poor rusted up old Chevy back here. Man, just horrible. It's all right. It's okay. I won't let these Fords bother you. What was I doing? Okay. Need to get the airbox. So, Air base. Air base cover. Need the clips. Okay, then we're going to jump over here to the power boost shop and we are going to pick up the air filter there. Alright. So I should be able to get all the pieces in here that we need and get the underneath the hood stuff buttoned up. I did not see a radiator in this group. Do I have a radiator? Yep, I have a radiator. So that's going to go on next. Let's zoom in on you. There we go. The RS is laid out perfectly on there. Dead Bob did an excellent job on this one. See, look at that. The air box is fit right underneath there, and RS is right underneath there. Let's pick up the radiator. And if knowing him, it's probably a single, probably not a dual. Watch me be wrong. Or it's just a radiator. That's a single. Wow, check that out. God, I got lucky on that one, didn't I? Jeez. Alright, brake pieces. And, okay, so looking at this, right, I got plenty of room. What's the size? Oh, hang on. Ooh, running a set of 19s on here. So 19s are nice. We're going to bump those up right up to a 20. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me put these side skirts back on. Might as well keep those. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we got here. For brakes. Need one of those. Two of those. Two of those. Suspension. Oh, what a mess. A couple of drive axles. Sway bar. That's a given. 8 rubber bushings, definitely. Links and bearings. So that's pretty much the gist of what I need there. Okay, let me ponder on the wheels. Okay, let me ponder on the wheels for a second. Brake cylinder. I need some ventilated bad boys, some pads. Alright, suspension. Front knuckle cover. H axles. Okay, 2 of those. Couple of these shock absorbers, caps, and springs. We're gonna go with those. Front steering knuckle A. Oh, wow. Okay, that one right there. Front sway bar. 2 inner tie rod ends. Where did you go? 2 outers. Rubber bushing. I think there was 8, so we'll go 8. A-links. Bearings. And a partridge in a pear tree. No, where's my Christmas tree? I swear to God, I need that Christmas tree over here for this. Alright, well, lift this back up in the air. We'll get to the motor here in a minute, because that thing looks like it's a mess. Alright, did we have a cooler? That cooler? Ooh, that cooler was not in great shape. We forgot to get the cooler, so let's jump back in and get it real quick. Grabbing a medium cooler. Alright. And inventory. Let's sell off all the parts we don't need. Do 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 do. Kind of a boring night here in the garage. It's awful quiet. Tell you that much. Not a whole lot going on in the Quayzar homestead either. Just happy to be off the road and in my own home, to be quite honest with you. Saw some great memes for 2020. Oh my gosh. My work had shown off a few great memes. One of them that actually made me chuckle was, you would, let's see, who is the, like an infomercial. This guy is known for infomercials, right? And, you know how they're always trying to sell you stuff, and you have, you know, you can get this package, and, you know, and there's something else, you know, and then they try to tie you in with that, and if they can't tie you in with that, they tell you, you know, and additionally, if you order now, you know, you go and get this. Well, it's that guy. He's got his hands like out in front of him, like he's kind of screaming at you, and the meme reads, "It's 2020. But wait, there's more." You know, like, just can't believe that no matter how much crap is going on, there is even more, you know, coming at you. So I thought that was quite funny. Just some other memes that show people just looking like they're in bad shape. You know, a couple of school pictures, you know, one school pictures for 2019, you know, nice prim and proper. 2020 looks like they'd been dragged through the mud. And, oh man, I will have to admit, 2020 was probably the worst year I have seen, globally. I am so happy 2020 is over, and I'm looking so much to 2021. I'm hoping it was just going to be so much better. It's got to get better, people. It's got to get better. Can't stay this crazy. I just can't. All right. So, what has been your craziest moment in 2020? What has been, I don't know, how have you been able to cope with 2020? I know, you know, a lot of people have been, you know, working from home now, but I mean, how have you coped with 2020? I'd love to hear how you guys are doing it. I'm gonna get rid of that because I want to get a custom one in there. All right, so here's our engine. We're going to go ahead and strip it down to bare nothing, and we're going to get rid of everything anyway. So let's see here. Just remember, I've got to get some of these rollers and stuff. Belt, yes. Belt, roller. So with these Rot2Rad cars, if you're new to the channel, what I do is I pull this, you know, a car out of the junkyard that looks like it's been rotting in there, and we try to make it into something that's radical. Now, fortunately, for the most part, I have just some minor rules. One, I would love to be able to find something under 150,000 miles, which I have for this one. I would prefer it to be a mod, right? I would prefer it to be a mod. So I don't really do in-game cars, but I will if I have to. And there are a few that I would probably do, but for the most part, I would prefer not to do a in-game car. Just, I don't know, just because they're kind of boring compared to DLCs and just the hundreds of mods that we have on the workshop. I mean, I cannot preach how great a PC version of this game is, and now they're coming out with a VR version. Now, I don't know about you guys, but a VR version, I don't know if I'd really get into it. I'm kind of on the fence with that one. I don't have a VR set to even mess with, so I probably will not purchase it. But that's okay if you like VR stuff. I mean, I would probably go out if I was into the VR thing. I would probably get it just to have a different version of it. That's for sure. Okay, so carefully And guess what? Of all the things I repaired, the block was not one of them. So look at this. The cams I gotta get rid of because crank I'm gonna keep. Look at this. The block is shot. The block was shot. None of the engine parts. Okay, so the water pump was good. Alright, I'll keep the water pump. Block is shot. Damn. Okay, so that was another thing too, is I try to keep the original block because, I mean, come on. When you're building these cars, I would love to be able to keep them as original as possible. And as you know, engine blocks and cranks, matching numbers, always fare a better price. Now, I don't know if it does actually in this game, but just in my imagination and in my Quayzar's Customs Garage, yes, it matters. So, off to... okay. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I4B. So, unfortunately... Well, fortunately, I'll say I've rebuilt one of these not too long ago. So, I do have an idea of what parts I'm going to need. So that's a good thing. Bad thing is I haven't built them enough to know exactly what I'm going to need. So your guess is going to be as good as mine. Need the chain, need that cover. Need that, need that. Got the water pump working, so that's good. Need timing cover. So let's go caps. We need four of those piston caps. Crankshaft, need 3 of those. Ring, need 4 of these. Sweet. Gearbox. I'm thinking of this motor in my head, so I'm trying to figure out everything I need. Crank. I've built it a couple of times, so I have a good idea, somewhat of a good idea of what we need. Roller. I think I need 3 A's. Maybe a B. I'm not sure. We'll give that a spin. I did take a belt tensioner off, so I'm going to need one of those for the engine. Let me think about this for a minute. I think I just need to jump into the performance shop. Pick up an alternator. Let's just go for an I4B. Oh, that's 1.4B. That's it, I4B, right? I4B. Alright. Don't need that air filter, but I do need 2 of these camshafts. Definitely need that head. Exhaust manifold, yes. I don't know if this is a turbo or not. Ooh. I think it is a turbo. An i4 turbo. I think it would be. Let me go check this out here real quick. No, i4. I don't think it has a turbo in it. Dang. So it is a 4x4. Alright, so it does show a turbo on there. Yeah, it does show a turbo, so good thing I picked that up. Alright, cool. I'm good with that. Alright, water pump, we were able to overhaul that, so that's good. We salvaged that from the rust anyway. That's probably the only thing we could salvage. We did get the crank all taken care of though. We did not get an oil filter. Damn. I'm an idiot here. Hang on. Of all the things I was thinking about, that was the one thing I did not come to mind. This is an ugly. It's the blue. I wish we could pick our color air oil filters. I wish we could do a lot of things, like paint the engine blocks. That would be awesome. Tuner shop, I forgot to get the gearbox stuff. So that kind of sucks. I remembered the oh, wait a minute. I didn't get the, oh man, I did not get the pistons, the spark plugs. What am I doing? Okay, let's go back to engine. That's because I went to I4B. That's why. And then I kind of skipped over all the other goodies that are in here. All the basics, right? Like fuel filter. I'm going to pick up that fuel pump too while we're here. I got those. Engine, the ignition coils. I'm going to need 4 of those. Intake manifolds we got. Exhaust manifolds we got. Piston we needed. We got the rings and everything. Spark plugs, we need those. And the throttle on this, I believe, I want to say it's a V6B. Even though this says an i4, I think it was a V6B on this. So, oh my goodness, I did it again. Okay, here we go. Alright, now we should be pretty good as far as getting this stuff done. We'll see. Get in there. I did pick up an oil pan, right? Yeah, I think I did. Yep, certainly did. Okay, we'll get this flywheel. This is usually I remember this and I forget the throwout bearing. So funny, I remembered the throwout bearing and forgot the rest of this crap. Wow, I am losing it, people. I'm losing it. It's just getting to the close of 2020. I can't wait. I'm excited for 2020 to end. I don't think I've ever been so excited for a year to end as I have been this year. I'm just so hoping that next year comes with a lot of greatness, because I did not have I don't have a cam gear for this, so I'm definitely going to have to go get that. Roller, yes. Okay, so underneath here, this is kind of tricky. So there's the fuel rails, right? There's one there, there's one there, and you have to take a look. There's one right underneath there. So if you're not careful, you're going to miss that one altogether. Yeah, I did get the chain. There we go, and the cover. And fuel filter. I have V6 throttle body right there, Yeah, I told you I recently built one of these, so I'm in the zone, man. I am in the zone. Now, is it 8 of these or is it 10 of these? Felt like there should have been another one back here, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, so I'm good with the 8. Didn't waste my money on that. That's a good thing. Yes, I hope you guys don't mind me switching this up around a little bit. Oh, man, I don't have that cover. I don't know why. So I need that cover, and I need the cam gear. Okay. Just gonna go I4 for this, and then see what we can get here. There's the cam gear that I need. And I4B. Okay, so it must be, nope, it's not that, it is this, yeah. Yep. There we go, it's a big long bolt for that camshaft gear, I'd have to say. Holy crap. Oh, it's a beautiful thing when I remember all this stuff. Didn't remember it all, but hey. Yes! Alright. On top here, we throw the cover down. Not a whole lot here. Then we're going to pop in the spark plugs, which I thought I did already, but I guess I didn't. Alright, she is a beauty. Alright, let's take her off the stand. Let's lower you down. Let's pop you in. Woohoo! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's throw some oil in her, because you know how I am with that. I'm always missing this. So we're going to get this in. And we're going to take up the... Go ahead and... let's see here. Why don't we just go ahead and take care of the interior here. What do we have here, folks? We have avalanche seats. Avalanche seats? Wow, that's weird. Okay. Alright, Dippo. That's good. I'm good. Avalanche seats it is, but I think I'm going to mix it up on you, bro, because I'm going to go with the leather D's. And because it is a Focus, I want to go with a little sportier steering wheel. I'm going to go with this Bandit steering wheel here. Or it's another good one I could go with. This is a GT. If that didn't say GT in the middle of it, man, I'd throw that in there. You know what? I think I want this roulette wheel. Yeah, I think the roulette wheel is going to go in. Okay, so okay, so sometimes it gets kind of ghosty. So you have to come into the other side and do this. There we go. We want the... Yeah. Yeah, baby. That looks nice in there. Heck yeah. Yeah, it looks good in there. Dead Bob 777. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright. So you need to go back up in the air. I need to jump into the parts shop here. Get myself a 4x4. Or an i4 4x4. There we go. Meaning this is a all-wheel drive vehicle, which is going to be pretty cool here. We need a starter, so that's going to have to be on my priority list here. Drive shafts. Half shafts going in. And I haven't even picked out my wheels yet, so... Alright. What do I do now? Okay, we are going to get some... Let me get the starter. Grab the starter real quick. Right in here. There we go. Yeah, I kind of figured you had to get it from the top side here. Take a look at what we need for exhaust system. Exhaust section A, middle, and rear. So I don't think there is a this is not, where is it? That's the turbo, which I wished it was, but it's not. Front exhaust section A is that, but we're going to go to the power boost shop. We are going to, come on. We are going to pick up a middle muffler. So we're going to have some performance parts underneath here. So exhaust section, middle muffler. That's a little off, but that's okay. So we got full exhaust system going on right there. That's good. Let's go ahead and put the body parts on before I decide on what I want to do with tires. And I need to dump some of this stuff out because okay, tires 19,235 on the front. I want to get the body parts taken care of, I think. Come on, there we go. Type in focus. We must focus. There we go. It's got like all the glass. It's got some cool pieces in here. Okay, so all the glass looks like it's tinted. That works for me. I'm good with that. Engine cover, of course. These you can't tell what. I think I'm going to stick with the stock one. I really like the stock one. Try the black one. We'll try both those, see what happens. Both those doors. We got those. We'll go with the stock hood. Doors. Going with the darker headlights. I don't know what the difference is between the trunks, but I think I'm just going to go with, wow, it's all kinds of different trunks here. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the one I got. You know, that's not much fun though, is it? Like that. Headlights are going to be dark. Windshield's going to be dark. Oh, these are gonna go. Yeah, I want the chrome tips on there. Yeah, heck yeah. I don't know. I like just a stock version of that. Okay. Gotta put the rear window in. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take the trunk off. We're gonna jump over here, and we're just gonna spend some money. We're just gonna spend some money just to see how all this stuff works out. I don't think I'm gonna like the last one because it's carbon fiber. Ours trunk B. So what's B? Not a whole lot of difference. Come on, there we go. Let's go trunk C. I don't know what the difference is. Trunk D. Oh, trunk D definitely has a difference. I don't like that at all. Trunk D's out. Trunk D is dead to me. Trunk E. Outrageous. That is an outrageous looking. Yeah, hang on. But I don't like it. So trunk F. That's absolutely nuts too. So not a big fan of those. So I'm gonna go back to the trunk. That one. Why? There we go. Trunk B. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just stick with trunk B. I can't really, I don't know what I'm looking at, the differences here. But I think I'm gonna stick with the trunk B. I think that's, there's a regular trunk. No, wait a minute. What the heck? There we go. So trunk C. It all looks the same to me. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm just too up on top of it, I guess. Okay, we're just going to stick with that. Alright, we're going to stick with that. Let's just move on. Sell off all these stupid parts that lost a lot of money on, but that's okay. So we're running 19-inch wheels. We want something totally different. And let's see what we have available to us. For this Focus, I want it to look nice, so these almost look like a rally type wheel on it. I don't want a rally. I don't want it to be in the rally realm, if you know what I mean. I want it to stay more street. I like the classic 16s on it. Definitely for sure. So as I wind these down, wonder what the Zonda wheels would look on it. Let's do this. I think I want to go with the Zonda wheels. Let's go with a set of 20s on the back, right? Well, we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go 20s all the way around. So we might as well pick those up. We're going to go with a square setup on this. Typically, I usually go with a wider stance on the back. And with these Zonda wheels, we are going to paint these bad boys. And we are going to, I'm going to chrome them. Actually, I'm going to take it down to a 50% chrome. And see what it looks like. It's kind of like a darker chrome. So we're going to go with the 50% chrome. I'm not even entirely sure what paint color I want to paint the body yet. So we're going to be in for a treat, I think. Because I'm not even sure myself. But I do a lot of the rims in chrome, so I want to be a little different anyway, so we'll go with the 50% chrome. And then we're going to see how that's going to look on the car. There we go. Everything's done. So it was a 235 on the front, so that's what we're going to stick. 235. It's a 20. We're going to stay with the 235s. We're going to stay with the sport tire. So we're going to go 220. We'll stick with the 235, but we're going to go with the 30 profile on this. Upped it. Yeah. I'm going to go with the 30 profile. The very low profile, bigger tire. Let's see what we have here. I wanted the Zonderers because I wanted a deep dish look on these. So we are going to look to see what this is going to look like. It's a dark chrome, so I think I know what color I want to paint it. It just came to me, so okay, so 20-inch rim. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's smaller in size than that. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. It looks smaller. Yeah, well, it'll give me a lower profile anyway. What do you think? See, and I want the brakes to stand out behind it. Maybe going 50% was not the deal with that. But that's alright, I think. Let's see if we put it down on the ground. What does it look like? What does it do? What does it do? Oh, must be about the same size. It came down. Came down pretty dang even. Alright. What parts do I have? It was a 35. I went up to a 20. I dropped it down to a 30 profile. So it might be a little bit lower. Not a whole heck of a lot. So even though I was going to go with the square setup, I may go slightly. I don't know if I can go any bigger on the back. What do we got on the back here? The profile and okay, let's see what we have here. 235, 35. Okay, so it is a square setup. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to sport tire. We're going to go 20 or 235. And we went 30s, right? Should have went 35s. Should I went with a 245? 30. Ooh, now that's an interesting thought. I may have to go with a 245 up front. I wanted it to be a square setup. Square setup means same size tire all the way around. But I don't know. This one looks like it's got a little, a little beefier as a 245. But I want to see what it sticks out. It'll be a little wider than see how this is. So it may stick out just a little bit wider. But these stick out just a little bit wider, probably because of the rim itself. I don't know. I always love experimenting with these to try to get something going. Okay, I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna stick this on here real quick. Okay, let's back off. 245 on the rear. Whoo. Yeah. I think I'm going to stick with the 245 on the rear, 235 on the front. Both being a 30. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, sir. Alright, I think I have what I need. Take that off. Go ahead and dump this wheel off because I don't need it. And let's go ahead and strip the rear end down. Alright, so thanks for helping me through that mess. It's always, I've said in several videos, wheels and tires really make the car. If it doesn't look right, then the car looks off. It doesn't matter how nice the car is. If the wheels aren't suited for the car, it just doesn't work. Now, a lot of people like to go with like 35-inch rims on a car. That's fine, but the rims themselves have to suit the car. And I've seen some, with the big old 35 rims on it look really good, and I've seen them that they look awful, right? And it's just the choice of the rim itself, not necessarily the size, in my opinion. So every time I'm doing any of these videos, I think if I take more time than anyone else picking out rims, and I want to know, what is the one thing on your builds that you do that you are very particular about? What is it? Is it what engine you put in it? Is it what wheels you put on it? Love to know what your priorities are when you build a car. Love to know the priorities. What is it for you? Hit me up down in the comments down below. Let me know. Yeah, I wish I had put the French toast livery in my folder. Now that I think about it, because I think the French toast livery would probably look pretty good on this. But that's okay. I have another plan. I swear to you, it just came to me while we're like messing around here, and I think it'll look pretty good. My initial thought, if you've seen the Ford Focus, there's a blue that the Ford Focuses come in. It's really nice. It's almost like a light to medium-ish blue. But I think I'm going to skip that and go with a much bolder color. One that I haven't done in a while. Alright, how much of this do we get to keep? And how much do we have to scrap? And this is another car that would probably deal with some pretty good liveries if we had any. Not many out there for this. I'm sure I could ask my good friend Ryan Peterson if he'd like to do any for this, but I don't know what's out there for something like this. Oh, let me do this. Meaning, I don't know, other than the Ken Block thing, I don't know what else is out there. Maybe design our own. That could be a possibility. Cylinder, disc, pads. So the back is about as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, we have all our parts categorized and labeled. Let's go shopping. We're going to need a cylinder, not the ventilated ones, but the regular ones. 2 pads. For suspension, rear axle knuckle housing. Rear knuckle. It's almost like a tongue twister. Rear axle knuckle housing A. You have to say that real slow. Rear axle knuckle housing A. Gotcha. Rear shock absorber A. Pair of those. Absorber caps and springs will always, you have to replace those anyway. Rear suspension arm B, just upper suspension arm, rear sway bar B. With this type of rear end setup, your 8 rubber bushings and 8 small rubber bushings. Sway bar links are always replaced. Rear wheel hub 3 and the bearings. Bearings are always replaced. So with that in mind, let's sell out these parts. Okay, scrapped all those. Now we need to get fuel tank. Forgot to grab the fuel tank. So let's grab that. And no matter what, in these builds, you have to replace the fuel tank. One, in real life, you would want a brand new fuel tank in these. You wouldn't want to try to flush one of these bad boys out and try to get it to come clean. I just put a brand new in it. Save the hassle. Alright. Sway bar. All new parts for this rear end. This is another car that would look good on the track. I know. Man, we built the Evo, and the Evo probably would have been smoking on that track. So I'm going to have to... I may have to just do a series of track runs, I think. As I'm thinking about this, I may do a series of track runs. You know, some of the cars that I think would do good on the track, I'll just take out to the track and do some testing with them, I think. That may be just one episode on itself. Track days, I think I'm gonna call it. May even pull one in from the movie cars. So we've got, I know this one and 2 others right now, the Evo being one of them. Would probably be pretty good for track days. Yeah, that might be interesting. Alright, so I went with the rear wheels, so I got that deep dish look on the rear. I know you guys like that. I love it. I love the deep dish look. I shouldn't have been able to put this wheel on without putting all this on, but that's okay. I think the same goes for any of the cars in game too. So this isn't a dead bob thing, for sure. That on while I'm here. There we go. Yeah, I was hoping for the dang Christmas tree for this episode. I thought it would be nice. Nice to have this Christmas tree. I do record these like the Saturday before the Tuesday when it drops. So, I don't know, Monday it'll probably pop in there. So I'll have to figure out what to do, I guess. Maybe I'll just do a nice Christmas holiday greeting with the Christmas tree as a backdrop. Alright. All these pieces are coming together really nice. Okay, is that all I need? Nope, we got this piece down here. There we go. Lower bar. Spring cap, spring, and upper cap. Brake caliper. And tire. Alright. What are we at? We are almost 100% all the way across. 92%. Is that license plates? Yeah, it's license plates. Alright. Alright. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Okay, we are going to send this bad boy over to the paint shop as I try to figure out a name for it. Alright, this is not a bad looking green on it, but we're gonna go yellow. We're gonna go yellow, we're gonna go a little brighter. We want it more of the orangey yellow. Yeah. I want the black to stand out. The blue that's in there is almost a contrasted color. I think I like that. That's what the color we're going to go with right there. Alright, now we're going to throw her over into the dyno room. See, that's beautiful. That's nice. What do you think? Alright, let's see what we can throw down here. Ooh, 547 horsepower, 515 foot-pounds of torque. Holy crap. Okay, so of the cars I have found and put together, this one may be the end-all beat-all for that. So let's go ahead and send her out. Here, it's almost like a yellowish orange color. I think it's bright enough, yet subtle enough with the wheels, and the wheels kind of emulate the whole window thing. Everything kind of blacked out. You know what? Now that I see that, guess what I'm going to do, boys and girls? Something's a little off here. It's all good, because I'm going to go with the black set of tailpipes on this bad boy. I like the chrome, but for some, for this particular setup, I want the black ones on there. Yeah, darker chrome with the darker chrome wheels. Yeah, that's what I'm going for right there. That looks pretty dang good. All right, so what can we call this thing? Just an RS. I want to put Florida tags on it. Yeah, put Florida tags on it. How about 777 RS? Yeah, I think so. There we go. For tribute to Dead Bob, 777 RS. There we go. Really needs to take that off the front. I really need to take that off the front, but that's okay. Alright, there we have it. Ford Focus by Dead Bob 777. 100% across the board. Was a factory green. We painted it this kind of off yellowish orange color. I think it looks pretty good with the black accents and the darker chrome wheels, which kind of emulate with the windshield there. Underneath the hood, a fully custom i4 with as many go fast parts as we could stick in it. Well, there you go. There we have it. Now, its fate is in your hands. Do I save it or do I sell it? Let me know down in the comments section down below. Come on, Ford fans, you gotta rally. This is a Ford Focus. I mean, it's one of the sportier of the cars, and from a GM guy, I'm liking this. So, there you have it. Thanks for watching. If you feel like it, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up on the video, and I hope to see you back here on another episode of Rot2Rad. Until next time, have a safe one, everyone. Stay healthy, stay happy. I am out.